Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm actually going to be talking about pretty much the layout of Hacksaw Ridge, which is my new mock series. And so let's just get into it. So pretty much the first base plate right here. So this is just going to be ground. It's going to be slanting up over here. But like I said, it's just going to be ground. We're going to have some troops over here. We're going to have 1 or 2 tents. I want a medical tent and then just a supplies tent. I know I'm going to have a medical tent in there, but supplies tent, like, I'll see how it looks. But I'm definitely going to add a medical tent. Then I'm going to try to also add a American Jeep somewhere maybe like right here. And then maybe just a small little table where I have a couple officers just talking and discussing plans. So then as we move into the second, base plate, so you can see the ground still works up to there. And then pretty much like the actual cliff begins. So, it's going to go across and it's just going to be like that. So pretty much this is going to be the height of it, and I just want to show you in comparison. Well, I'm thinking of making it this height. I don't know if it will be that height eventually when we finish, but pretty much that height is what I'm thinking. Now, by the way, like I said, the slope should actually get up to around the minifigure's height, so imagine it being like that compared to a minifigure. So, as we're going through here, in the mountains itself, I'm gonna have like a small little spot probably where I just put some random skeleton in a little hole. Yeah. So pretty much like around this height, I want to say, around all the mountain, I'm going to be having like the tunnel systems that the Japanese used, and they're pretty much just gonna like, I'm thinking of like making one that goes to that side too. Like it's just like a hole from that side to that side. Then over here. Then slightly dipping and churning. I might have one around right here curving into over there, the other opening. Then like I said, that one goes around. Then it's gonna dip up, like maybe down, and then it's just gonna go across. And we're obviously going to have that hole that come from these sides. And then I'm just going to have a lot of filler, obviously, in between those areas. Then once we reach around this height, I'm going to do the tunnels. Then I'm going to put more of these bricks. Light bluish gray bricks on there. Then on the top, we're gonna smoothen it. Well, not necessarily smoothen it, but we're gonna make it like all somewhat flat, but also there's gonna be a lot of artillery shelling and stuff. So like it's gonna be relatively flat, but it's gonna have a lot of like, foxholes and stuff. And so that's gonna be on the top where the battle's happening. Now I'm obviously going to include some dead trees, a lot of rocks and stuff. Might include a small little, somewhat of a trench, not actually a trench, but it looks like a trench, if you somewhat know what I mean. And then at the very end over here, I'm going to have one small little Japanese bunker. And I'm going to have 1 or 2 machine gunners in there just spraying down on the battlefield. And then I might have a little sniper, like, nest over there and stuff. But, like I said, this is just all going to be battlefields. And, yeah. So, pretty much, I also have one very important question to ask you guys. So, please do tell me, if you at least get to this point. Please, somebody, tell me. So, for the actual tunnels, so the mountain itself is going to be light bluish gray. I'm thinking of making the inside of the tunnels, like the inside mountain part of the tunnels, dark bluish gray. But tell me, because I'm thinking of making it dark bluish gray, but if literally if I don't know, like 30 people tell me to make it light bluish gray, then I'm gonna make it light bluish gray. But I'm thinking of making it dark bluish gray, but tell me, because that's the only thing that I'm really questioning at this point. But yeah. So also guys, expect to have updates whenever I actually get progress done. So that might be a couple days, or that might be up to like 2 weeks. You know, like it varies. It depends, because sometimes you really aren't feeling like building. So yeah. But pretty much that is the idea for the mock. Also, I just want to mention right now over here. So this is going to be all like a flat border for the mountain, besides like little holes to peek through to see the trenches. Not the trenches, the tunnels. Sorry about that. Then over here, it's not going to be all flat. So the reddish brown, it's going to be like ground detailing. So you'll see, it looks like it's literally ground. Like, you'll know what I'm talking about in the next episode, because that's the first thing I'm going to work on. Also, I need to like scrap that. I don't know why I have that put together, but I had it put together and I need to take it apart. So yeah. But it's going to be 3 base plates long, and yeah. I hope that somewhat gives you a relatively good idea of what this mock will turn out to look like, hopefully. But yeah. So I hope you guys have a nice day, and bye.